And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor!
You ready to fight? Ready.
DC, I'm almost too anxious to commentate this one, but that's what we're paid to do. Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, they're underway.
We can call the fight, but we can also sit here as fans, because when you get a chance to watch these 2 guys compete, it is just an honor, it's a privilege, and I didn't even have to buy my ticket.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Nice teep kick there from the kickboxer, and that is going to give the opposition something to think about. I've never eaten one of those, but it doesn't seem fun.
No, it sucks. It sucks to get hit with that front kick up the middle. And that is going to allow for him to stay at range. It also deters takedown attempts, because you know that if you change levels into one of those, you are going to sleep. Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
And blocks the shot there. All right, early in the fight here, Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his targeting very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants to. Bang! He drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way. That's a big strike right there.
Just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Oh, nice combination from McGregor.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there. Inside leg kick is there by Diaz. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Big elbow there, lands. Back and forth we go. Nate Diaz presses forward and lands here, DC. You know this is a pressure style and a pace that he can certainly keep up for 15 full minutes if need be.
Nice combination.
Pretty good straight punch there by Conor. Lands a huge right hand.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, beautiful combination. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Diaz's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Single collar in the clinch. Oh, straight punch. It's there again. That's a big hook.
Oh, nice combination. Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here.
Big right hand.
Oh, with authority, the body. So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head now. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp strike.
Big right hand there.
Oh, he hurt him again. Wow, what a fight.
McGregor's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, here we go with our second round now. Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
85 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. And in terms of the accuracy rate, 41% tonight against Conor McGregor. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really... Oh!
Oh, there it is. That's that one, the right hand.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
McGregor's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
Oh, he's still hurt. He can't even stand.
Big strikes continue to land.
Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy doesn't hurt. He's hurt bad.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Just misses with the right. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're...
Oh, he's hurt, he's hurt. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, McGregor's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Oh! Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Diaz. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I can do that if I try.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
McGregor's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye. Oh! Back to his feet. Diaz's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. 20 seconds to go, round two. 15 seconds. Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up. All right, so we're going to take a look back at some of the replays that caused all of this damage in that previous round.
These guys were going back and forth, both throwing real heavy strikes that really did a lot of damage to their opponent. It's an evenly matched fight, but one of them has to separate themselves if they're going to get the victory.
All right, so the cut men have done their work. Let us see who can survive as we get ready to start what could be our final round here tonight. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped the quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Diaz's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order.
Now he's back up.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Slips. Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an Attaboy. Like he hits people.
Holy smokes! With a massive highlight at the Garden.
What a performance!
All right, let's go inside the octagon now. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 10 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, well, as many of you know, the overwhelming majority of Conor McGregor's pro MMA wins have come by knockout, and he produces another one here in the octagon tonight.
Produces another knockout. Conor McGregor will tell you that he's going to knock you out, and he goes out there and he does it. Hats off to Conor McGregor and all of his coaches for another massive victory and another huge spot in his UFC career.